let's talk Carey Baldwin. I can officially say that I finished my first book of 2026. It was I Know What You Did by Carey Baldwin. The reason I read this book is because I read her Cassidy and Spencer detective series, and then I also read The Marriage Secret, and honestly they both almost made it into my top 5 of 2025 just by like a hairpin. They didn't, but I really like her writing style. They all kind of have a running theme of like a psychological thriller, detective, murder mystery, whodunit. She honestly does a kind of good job at actually leaving you out of the loop sometimes, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of authors give the reader almost like an omnipotent point of view. You know everything at all times. Even books where they have the perspective of the killer as well. Like, you may not know who it is, but you can kind of infer a lot earlier on when you know everything. And I feel like Carey does a really good job at not giving you every piece of the puzzle. I Know What You Did does exactly that. It follows Mia, a young woman who kind of gets wrapped up in the disappearance of a fellow preschool educator. Instantly, you're drawn in to love the character. She's very outcast. She's got a traumatic past. Carey starts her story by giving you kind of a tidbit of that childhood trauma, which made me instantly fall in love with Mia. And throughout the story, you're just frustrated because no one is taking her seriously. Even in a murder case, she's still cast aside and ignored by most of the people in the story. Not even just ignored, but viewed negatively. So everything is stacked against her. No one is believing her, and all she wants is to do the right thing. Essentially because she never got that in her past. I won't spoil too much more than that, but it is an incredible read. I kind of love the outcast character. They all tend to kind of have that redeeming arc in their character where everyone around them kind of learns the truth that they should have given them the chance to begin with. So it's very heartfelt from that perspective, but then also, you know, there's a whole detective murder mystery part, which is very interesting and well done as well. Definitely very twisty, and you think you can predict the twist, but you really can't. I think this is another incredible work by Carey Baldwin, and I will be definitely reading more of her books.